Halo semuanya, balik lagi di channel gue. Kali ini gue mau menjalankan quest dari Genshin Impact, yaitu quest Archon kalau nggak salah. Ya ini, kembalinya Jet Chamber. Gue baru sempat record sekarang karena gue baru sempat main. So, daripada lama-lama, langsung aja kita jalanin. Let's go. Sudah lama tidak main ke Liyue. Udah mati tuh kayaknya.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first
Ada
takes
paha ayam
the
gak tuh di situ?
market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable of.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share... The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site. Remember, this is a race against the clock.
Sudah pasti gue yang menang lah ya.
Seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright. Bangau pulang apa tadi nggak kebaca?
They said they had some useful information.
Ambil dulu
Information's
pahayam.
just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Mana tuh? Sekalian mungut. Oh, di sini.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over.
Itu ada penjaga
Nobody
diem
getting
doang kayak patung.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shenhe Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Lu cuma
Don't be
sendiri.
angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have
Buset,
taken to get him
barbar
to surrender.
amat.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That
Kelaparan
would be my
dia.
stomach growling. I haven't eaten
Kok tadi
enough.
pesan makan banyak?
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
Oh,
And
buat
of
adeptusnya
course
kali
you're
ya.
still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Bubu Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Rather awful.
Tidak enak.
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them,
Itu kan tanaman
bitterness
obat, ya
is
pahit
all
lah.
that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow! You really don't have, but having an adeptus help out will make things look
Then let's not delay.
great! Paimon...
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Itu yang disebut
Then, we
efektif
alone
kah?
shall become the victors.
Nyingkirin semua orang.
No! That is not acceptable! Not by a...
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upment.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Ini Baizu udah
We're
ada
running low
dari
at the
patch
store,
lama,
so
tapi nggak
I
pernah
came out to
keluar.
fetch
Dendro
the
belum keluar sampai
ingredients
sekarang.
personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from... Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of...
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of...
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the 7 Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very... As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more.
Okay then, let's go ask... Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
Jauh gak? Teleport aja, aku males jalan.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job,
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest
as well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but we are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just...
But without any sunset...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you...
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawl.
Okay,
We will. Kemana nih? Jauh. Aduh.
let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Lah hujan tiba-tiba.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Ada Silly. Sini loh. Anjrit jatuh. Geopyro. Oke, gua nurutin aja ya, karena perlu Geopyro. Oke, gua ganti dia sama Zhongli.
What shall we do?
Oh shit, healer gue cuman Thankyou.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Wow, bagus
I
banget.
believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be...
Really? Let Paimon see. Look, it's gone, and now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partition. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintained.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where...
Ya, I don't know too, I don't know. Sambil cari kotak. Biasanya ada kotak-kotak ngumpet nih. Oh, harusnya gue nggak usah pakai Shenhe dulu ya, biar bisa pakai 5 karakter.
Solidify!
Unleash! You can't run! No, my sword!
Nggak mati lagi. Aduh. Gimana cara gue naik? Wow. Beautiful. Malah yang buka. Ini mana yang ngebuka anjir? Oh. Kan ada kotak nih, kalian harus jeli. Apa ini? Oh, nggak bisa ke sana kah? Alright, sudah kebuka.
Solidify.
Judgment! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Rain outlines your fate.
Masih ada.
This is order.
You can't run! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Nggak bisa dipencet, bos. Apa sih digebuk? Oh iya, digebuk ya. Jatuh dong, nggak ada pegangan apa-apa ya. Iyalah.
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The ceiling has disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Itu nggak bangun nih ruin guardnya.
Quake.
Manifest.
Baru gua
Body
ngomong.
and mind.
Kelamaan.
You can't run. Take your true form.
I will have order.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Bangun.
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall!
Nggak bisa.
So high! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Ada kotak nih.
Hey! That ceiling's on the move again! Let's catch up with it!
Eits, masih easy.
Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Nggak ada apa-apa. Oke. Nggak bisa maju. Lah kocak. Gua harus kemana, bos? Oh, sini. Nggak bisa loh. Nggak bisa, anjir. Lah, gua harus kemana? Wah, gua harus kemana itu? Nggak bisa kemana-mana. Oh, ini toh, alah. Batu tidak bergerak. Batunya nggak bergerak juga. Wah, kocak. Oh, ini. Agak repot deh. Batu tidak bergerak lagi. Yang ini kali ini. Nah, cakep. Bisa gak dorong sini? Nggak bisa. Nih, nggak bisa juga. Yaudah, jalan.
Transfiguration! Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify!
Judgment! Let me read your birth.
Order guide you. Solidify!
Know my sword!
Keluar lagi.
Do your master's bidding! Transfiguration!
Ayo lo, beku lo. Mau mana lo?
Gather!
You can't run!
Stabilize!
Unleash!
Lama ya.
Judgment! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
I will have order!
Shiver! Judgment! Cryo incarnate!
Hancur dong. Oke, ini silih yang tadi.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Kotak. Aduh, salah pencet.
The mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge!
Ya, kalau kecil gimana cara ngangkat jet chambernya, Paimon?
Why isn't it floating?
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, look, but if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself?